Hey guys, HDV here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got a ton of new information to go over. New updates about Pokemon Day 2025 have been leaked. We also have some new things to go over about the Nintendo Switch 2. A lot of things to take a look at today. So if you're excited for the video, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes, it really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we cover in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new, ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way, let's get into the video and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, surprise, surprise, Pokemon Day 2025 is going ahead. It has been leaked accidentally by Niantic, but again, it's like water is wet. We knew this was going to happen regardless. However, though, there have been a slight couple of updates regarding Pokemon Go that we are going to see around Pokemon Day. So, either way, we've got Nintendo Soup here tweeting out saying, Pokemon Go data mine seemingly confirms Pokemon Day presents 2025, which again, that's not the big update. We knew that was going to happen. The update is like what we're going to see about Pokemon Go during the Pokemon Day Presents. But anyway, Pokemon Go data mine seemingly confirms Pokemon Day Presents 2025. So the past few years, the Pokemon Company has been hosting a special presentation on Pokemon Day, sharing the latest news and updates for the franchise. 27th of Feb, the day that Pokemon Red and Green came out, we all know the story. Perhaps unsurprisingly, it seems Pokemon Day 2025 will be no exception. As shared by data miner Matti Yukana, Pokemon Go has been updated with a reference to a Pokemon Go tour starting on Pokemon Day, titled Pokemon Presents 2025 times Go Tour Unova Timed Research. So basically, we know we're going to get Pokemon Go stuff on Pokemon Day regardless, but we're going to see some timed research regarding Unova announced on Pokemon Day, or at least something to do with the Pokemon Go tour announced on Pokemon Day. So we already know one thing we're going to see, which is cool, I guess. I mean, Niantic, I'm pretty sure, did this last year as well. They just accidentally leaked some stuff about Pokemon Go for Pokemon Day 2024. So it's no surprise they've done it again. But this seemingly confirms that a Pokemon Presents showcase will be held on Pokemon Day as per previous years, so falling on February the 27th to commemorate the original release of Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green. So this was Matt here saying, thanks for confirming Pokemon Presents 2025 Niantic. So as you can see, text Pokemon Presents 2025. The resource ID is the Go Tour 2025. So we're going to get something regarding the Go Tour in 2025 on Pokemon Day. Presumably, the showcase will include news and updates for Pokemon Legends ZA, which was revealed a whole year ago at the previous Pokemon Day Presents showcase. Stay tuned for all the updates as they come. So, yeah, like I say, I mean, it's not crazy to know that we're going to get a Pokemon Day Presents. It's just the information is that it's going to be revolving around the Go Tour and timed research and stuff like that's going to be the Pokemon Go announcement. There probably will be other things as well announced for Pokemon Go, but that's one thing that we're definitely going to see regarding Pokemon Day 2025. So, I mean, it's nice to know that it is confirmed. I mean, again, it was always going to happen, but yeah, I don't know. It's always happy to think about that it actually is only like a month away or whatever. But anyway, that's that. We also have PokeExpert talking about it as well, saying Niantic has confirmed that Pokemon Presents will air in 2025, adding text from a timed research to promote the Pokemon Go tour. So the texts are added to the game a few days before the actual event, so there isn't much time left, possibly on the occasion of Pokemon Day at the end of February. So, like I say, it's going to be something to do with timed research, Pokemon Go, Unova Tour, or whatever. We all know that's going to happen. Happy days, it's been revealed now. Next up, we have this to go over, which is pretty interesting about the Nintendo Switch 2. So, we've got Go Nintendo tweet here tweeting out saying Nintendo updates their X account with artwork of Mario and Luigi gesturing to nothing. So if we take a look at this post here on Go Nintendo, they say, well, isn't that just perfect? So the entire gaming world is talking about the Nintendo Switch 2 right now. Recent months have been filled with leaks, insider information, first looks, and more, and it's been an action-packed time. By all accounts, it seems the details leaked are legit, but we don't know, or we won't know until Nintendo says so. Oddly enough, Nintendo are the only ones out there who haven't made a peep about the Nintendo Switch 2 yet, barring the fact that it's going to have backwards compatibility and they're going to reveal it by the 31st of March. Nintendo fans are eager for Nintendo to pull back the curtain on the Nintendo Switch 2 and give us an official look at the system and its features. While we all hope that that comes soon, Nintendo apparently has other things they want to get to. That includes a somewhat odd update to the company's X banner. So over in Japan, Nintendo has made an update to their X profile. The company has added new artwork to their profile via the banner section, and you can see that change above. So for whatever reason, Nintendo has decided to update their profile with artwork of Mario and Luigi gesturing to absolutely nothing. Is this a hint of something to come, or just a simple artwork update? We're all trying to figure that out right now, yada yada yada. But we actually have some pretty interesting information to go on about this. So this was posted on Reddit saying, new Nintendo banner JP on Twitter. So instead of promoting their next game, which is DKCR HD, it shows Mario and Luigi, which is an old-ass render, on a blank background like the old days Wii U and 3DS era Nintendo Direct. And then edit, I checked Nintendo Japan Twitter accounts with the Wayback Machine, and they used the same exact banner when they announced the Switch back in October 2016 at 30 minutes past midnight CEST. And people have checked that. You know, this is an actual image of the Wayback Machine. If you don't know what the Wayback Machine is, it basically allows you to go to websites and what they used to look like years and years and years ago. So this person, Jake, they've gone to the, I guess, the Twitter account of, well, Nintendo Japan, and they've put that into the Wayback Machine, and as you can see, is the exact same image when they announced the Nintendo Switch 1. So instead of using the Donkey Kong image to promote that new game, they've instead gone for this image, which is the same image they used when they revealed the Nintendo Switch. So, I mean, Xenoblade Chronicles, that got a new trailer today, so it's unlikely that we're going to get the Switch 2 this week unless they shadow drop it like tonight or tomorrow. I really hope they don't do that. I'm really hoping that they kind of announce it for the next day. So let's say that they announce it next Wednesday for the Thursday, and then that's the actual trailer day. That would be a perfect situation because that's what they usually do, especially with like Nintendo Directs and stuff, and like Pokemon Presents, everything like that. Whereas on Friday, I think it's just a little bit unlikely that we get it this week. I mean, we just had that Xenoblade Chronicles trailer today, so I think that's gonna be it this week, and then next week, very, very likely the Switch 2 does get revealed. But it's just interesting that they obviously they've kind of changed their account to have the same sort of image as what they used when they announced the original Switch. You know, take that with how you ever would, but I think that's just quite interesting. Moving on, though, we do also have this to go over. So we spoke about this in yesterday's video about all the new Switch accessory stuff, or the Switch 2 accessory stuff, but they also have come out with some more information claiming that the console is going to launch in April 2025, so a few months from now. So this was also posted on Nintendo Soup saying, rumor, accessory maker claims to have real Switch 2, console will launch in April 2025. So earlier today, so this is yesterday, Switch accessory maker Genki began showing off products they are making for the Nintendo Switch 2, or the Switch successor, at the CES 2025 convention, demonstrated using a mock-up of the yet-to-be-revealed console. So speaking to French journalist Nicolas, not sure how to pronounce that second name, from Numerama, the accessory maker reportedly claimed to have a real Switch 2 console in their possession. So they're saying, we have one, which isn't crazy to think about because they're gonna need something to model their accessories for, you know, like they don't just want to guess the dimensions and everything. They want an actual physical one that they can, I guess, use to just make the accessories fit perfectly, if that makes sense. So although this in itself is not too surprising, they went on to claim that the Switch 2 is planned to launch in April 2025, although they did not know when it will be officially announced. So the comments can be found below, translated via Google. So the Nintendo Switch 2 is invited to CES 2025 with several accessory designers who come to exhibit a model of the console and its accessories. So Genki, with whom I was able to speak, claims to own a real Switch 2 article and video tomorrow. And then going further, the full report also claims, they say release, everyone says April, announcement, they don't have the information. So they're saying that the release is going to be in April. I mean, take it with a grain of salt. They are making things for it, so maybe they do have information about that, because I guess they're going to need to know when to drop their accessories, because they're not going to drop it before the console comes out, are they? Because it'd be kind of pointless. So they'd either drop it around the time it comes out or after it comes out. And if they're saying April, that means the console has to be out before then, or around then, you'd like to think. So going further, the full report also claims that the real units of the Switch 2 are allegedly available on the black market, as long as buyers can put the money down. So according to some accessory makers, it's possible to acquire it on the black market if you put up some money. This could be a lie to keep the myth alive, but accessory makers are proudly claiming to own the real Nintendo console. So obviously that's very, very shady. Don't want to know anything about that. But at the end of the day, they are saying that, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if there's manufacturers out there that have like created the console and then kind of like stole it and they're ready to sell it online or whatnot. I won't be able to do anything with it, but I guess if you are one of the first people in the world to have a Switch 2, it's kind of cool. But yeah, it is what it is. I mean, April, again, I still think March, April, May is a good time for when this console is going to come out. I think whenever we get this initial trailer for it, we will have the release date, because I can't see it being very far away, like the actual console coming out. Because you got to remember, we've already know the information that they have got loads and loads already made. Like, the stock of this product is increasing day by day. They're making thousands a day. So yeah, it's got to be out soon. It's got to be out soon. But yeah, doesn't look like we're going to get a trailer this week. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it gets dropped tonight, tomorrow, who knows. Looking more likely to be next week though. But that's all the Switch 2 stuff and the Pokemon Day stuff. There's a few Pokemon Go updates to go over as well, in regards to new events and stuff like that. So this is Pokemon Go tweeting out saying, chilling news, trainers. So Black Kyurem and White Kyurem will make their Pokemon Go debuts with Pokemon Fusion during Pokemon Go Tour Unova. So this is obviously followed by the global debut on March the 1st, 2025. So there's a bit more information about it. So March 1st and 2nd, 2025, 10 AM to 6 PM local time. Join millions of trainers, yada yada yada. Black Kyurem and White Kyurem make their Pokemon Go debuts with Pokemon Fusion. And again, there's a lot of kind of information here, how to fuse it, fuse to unlock new attacks, all that jazz. Shiny Meloetta making its Pokemon Go debut, again, was locked for 15 years. And then we got Shiny Meloetta from Pokemon Home, and now we're getting another one in Pokemon Go. It is what it is. The reason for the seasons, Shiny Deerling debuts, so we're going to be able to get Shiny Deerling in this game now, and then get excited for more Shiny Pokemon debuts, so obviously Sigilyph, Buffalon, Maractus, stuff like that. So these are the featured Pokemon, so in 5-star Rage, you're going to see Reshiram, Zekrom, Black Kyurem, and White Kyurem. All can be shiny. 3-star Rage, you can see Shiny Druddigon, and then in 1-star Rage, you can see Pikachu wearing the different Generation 5 hats. There's also new special backgrounds, event-themed Pokemon as well, so a lot of Generation 5 Pokemon going to be all over the shop, which again, no surprise because it is the Unova Tour. And then in eggs, 2-kilometer eggs, you can see Roggenrola, Timber, Carablast, Shelmet, Larvesta. In 5-star eggs, you can get Throh, Sork, Heatmore, Durant, and Larvesta. And then in 10k eggs, you can get Maractus, Sigilyph, Buffalon, and Larvesta. I do believe Maractus might be a regional Pokemon as well. In fact, these might all be regional. I don't even know. I've not played in a while. Anyway, the incense encounters, you can get unknown A, N, O, U, and V, spelling Unova. And then obviously research, field research tasks, all that stuff. Bonuses as well. Half hatch distance for eggs hatched in incubators during the event. You can up to 6 special trades a day. Half Stardust cost for trades. Encounter dynamic duos via party play. Dive into routes. All that stuff. So that's the main kind of Unova Tour. Again, we're going to get some sort of timed research for Pokemon Day 2025. That's been leaked. And as well as that, we have some legendary bird stuff as well for Pokemon Go. So birds of a feather flock together. So Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres soar in for their Pokemon Go Dynamax debuts during the Legendary Flight event. So a special series of Max Mondays from January the 20th to February the 3rd, 6 PM to 7 PM local time. So the information about this, January the 20th will be Dynamax Articuno, which can be shiny. January the 27th, it can be Dynamax Zapdos, which can be shiny. And then February the 3rd will be Dynamax Moltres, which can be shiny. And then after their Max Monday debuts, so 20th to the 27th is Articuno, 27th to the 3rd is Zapdos, and then the 3rd to the 9th is Moltres, all of which can be shiny. And also in Max Battles from the 20th to the 27th, you can find Charmander, Beldum, and Scorbunny. 27th to the 3rd, Bulbasaur, Cryogonal, and Grookey. And then the 3rd to the 10th, you can get Squirtle, Krabby, and Sobble. And then, yeah, just other stuff that you might be bothered about. Again, you can only do this if you're in person with a big group of people, because you can't do online shadow raids, which is just really, really dumb in my opinion. So that's that. That's the Unova Tour, all the Pokemon Go stuff. Let me know your thoughts on everything that we've covered today, though. When do you think the Switch 2 is going to come out? Do you think it is going to come out in April? When do you think it's going to get announced as well? Again, next week is looking very, very likely now. So fingers crossed that happens, and then we do get the release date as well. Again, we've got this, whether it is a hint or not for the announcement soon, we'll have to wait and see, but it's just interesting that it is there. And then also let me know your thoughts on Pokemon Day 2025. Like I say, it's not a shock that we're getting this. We was always going to get it. The update is that it's going to have timed research for the Unova Go Tour in Pokemon Day 2025. So that's everything that I did want to cover for today's video. If you did enjoy, like I say, drop a like. It's trying at 500. Leave a comment. Subscribe if you're brand new. Ring the notification bell for daily Pokemon content. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And until next time, peace.